I don't know if this is live yet. Can anyone hear my stomach growling? Oh, what a lovely day today. I wasn't feeling so hot this morning, but here I am. I sure hope someone finds me on here. It was a crazy day today. But here I am. I had to do a live feed because I bought some incredible items and I was supposed to do a long feed video today and I just wasn't feeling it. So here I am. I was supposed to record a video and I just didn't get around to it today. So this is what I wanted to share with all of you tonight, and I sure hope I get some people in here. Let's see here. Here we go. There's SLO Vintage. There's Alamode by Adrian, Jamie B, Amy Beth, Rebecca Peters. Look at all of you piling in, but it says that there's only one person here. Joshy Boy. There's Yam Dries, EY Amanders, Bronson Smith. Oh, I like that name. Bronson Smith. Sounds very presidential. Okay. Oh, seriously, Adrian? Well, thank you so much for being here. There's great news, and I wanted to share it about this wallet. You know, I don't know luxury items because I just don't. I love that name, Bronson Smith. It sounds like a president, you know? Or like a movie star, Bronson Smith. You know what? I should have had my mom change my name to Bronson Smith. Bronson Adams. That would have been quite epic. Lover, Mad Girl, Pistachio. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I love you. Melissa Ritz. There's Luana Falski. Oh, you missed me already? No, Luana, that's impossible. Judith Mitchell made it. Hi, my friggin' epic friend. And you know, I didn't want to say the word friggin'. You know which one I wanted to say? Yeah, Charles Bronson, but Bronson Smith sounds so much more refined, you know? Like you sound so presidential. Does anyone want to talk about the Shriner of New York rhinestone brooch that I love wearing now? There's the signature. So in the chat, can you put in what you think this is worth? There's the Shriner of New York label. This is from the late 1960s. It's rhodium plated base metal. And those are all glass stones. Would you like to put in the chat what you think this brooch is worth? You're exactly right, Love Mad Girl. Okay, 200. Okay, great. Please put in the guesses. You're not wrong. No one's going to be wrong here. 235, 350, 375, 400. Okay, so far, Kathy Mast is winning. You would have to add about a zero to most of those. So it's worth between 2,500 and around $3,500 full tilt retail. These are all key rhinestones, keystone rhinestones. Those are all glass cabochons. It's one of the largest Shriner brooches I've ever seen. And check this out. Interestingly enough, can I tell you guys a secret? Can you put the word secret in the chat and I'll show you a secret about this? Something that I want you all to know. 39 people, thank you so much for joining in. And we are going to do a raid here in a little while. So you know how I always come on when I have something else on my brain? So here is the two-part chain, okay? This was stored in another jewelry box in the home. So if you ever find a Shriner brooch like this, so yep, I'm going to tell you a big secret. Something that elevates the price of these pieces is if you find the original chain. That right there is an original Shriner loop clasp. Now, they did make these in Native American jewelry. They did make these in Navajo jewelry and on squash blossoms. So you can never say that that hook and that eye is Shriner of New York. That's not what I'm saying here. This chain is Shriner of New York. And look at the ends here. So the lady said, "Did you want that broken chain?" And I said, "What broken chain?" And she said, "This broken chain." And I said to myself, oh, that's not a broken chain. What this is Shriner was known for dual wearability. Shriner was known to make pendants, brooches that could be worn as a pendant. So watch this. You clip the chain on over here, and then you clip this side of the chain on this side over here, and watch this wonderful and stunning brooch become an amazing pendant. And I struggled to get that in there because I'm looking through my camera. And then this slips on this one. Well, it should. Let's just put it under here. Thank you all so much for joining in. I said I wasn't going to come back until the 30th. When people tell me what to do, I do the exact opposite. So, 73 people, thank you so much. And now look, it became a wonderful necklace. It became a beautiful pendant on that amazing flattened snake chain. So, again, when you buy a brooch like this, always look for the quote broken chain in the box. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they didn't. This brooch was apart from its quote broken chain. Okay, so see how you can then elevate a pendant to a necklace? Because there's a lot of people that said, I don't just want a necklace. But that's why Shriner is so amazing. Bonnie Zimlich is here. Hold on, let me see who I showed up. Hold on, there's a whole bunch of people here and I was ignoring all of you. That's not nice. That's not being a good host. Let's see here. I gotta pull up my chat. Oh, I do need a drink. I'm all dried out. Oh, sounds like a personal problem. 68 people and 20 thumbs up. Can you guys please hit the thumbs up at the top or at the bottom? I'm not gonna stay on long. I just wanted to hop on and do this live really quick. And please, well, where did my live chat go? Now I see the live chat. Well, this is weird. I think YouTube changed the format again. There's my mama Mary. There's my friend Jody's Joel. That's my sweet friend. There's Kristen Roth made it. And there's Love Mad Girl. And Bonnie Zimlich, I love you very much. There's Pistachio. Bronson hung in there. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned. So yes, this Shriner brooch and pendant combo would be around, if I were to put this out retail, I would put $3,500 on it. It might take a couple months to sell, but I think I could easily get 3,500 from the right collector. And again, it's all glass rhinestone. There's nothing precious about this, but there is something precious about the fact that this is completely hand constructed. And look at that gorgeous slag glass stone. That is one of the most beautiful Shriner brooches I've seen in a long time. Now, stay tuned because I got good news about this. I thought this was a fake. I assumed that this was a fake, and it's not. It's Louis Vuitton. I believe it is. See, I have this wrong already. Hold on. I have a note here somewhere on my desk that see, I know I have this wrong. I think I'm wrong. I'm already wrong. I think this is, the style of it is Elise, Liselleise, trifold wallet, and it is, I believe, Murakami. Did I say that right? Is it Murakami? Okay, Joshy Boy said Murakami. So I did find out that this is authentic. I didn't think it was. And someone had said, they said, no, it's not authentic. And then someone said, oh, yes, it is authentic. So there's a little bit of wear on the inside coin compartment. And then check this out. Let's go in and zoom in on all of this goodness. There's the Louis Vuitton Paris stamp. And look at the snap and the hardware. Very, very good condition. This I bought for, I think it was $5 or $8 at that doctor's estate sale. And I won't do the thumbnail with the dumb face, staring at a mansion with my mouth open. Like a fly gonna fly down my throat. I don't do the thumbnails like that. I go into these estate sales with my game face on. I don't just do a selfie outside the house, but I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm not going to get a big hat and a dumb face and go, like in my thumbnail. I bought this, I think it was $5. Is Thelma here? Did I just, Thelma's here. I got to behave now. Thelma is here. She's in the house. The OG, most sophisticated, most beautiful OG on YouTube, who is my true friend. Thelma Thrift, if you're not familiar with her, race on over to Thelma Thrift. Bonnie Zimlich, if you don't know Thelma Thrift, you need to. Jody, I'm sure you know Thelma, and I know Adrian knows Thelma. Adrian, don't start with me. But no, it's like, I don't want to look confused out, and I don't want to do that for clickbait, but this was in a mansion and quite a remarkable find. Supposedly, these are worth a ton of money. I don't know if it's like am I right, Joshy, like 375 to 475? Am I right? But see, I don't know, but I bought it with other things. Oh, see, there we go. Bonnie Zimlich said, Jason, I've been sub to Thelma forever, and that's how I found you. Bonnie, you're supposed to say that in reverse. Bonnie Simlich, I love you. How did I know you would know her? I just knew that you would know her. And then this one came in, this Louis Vuitton wallet. And I don't know all the specifics, but I just know that it's got some schmutz on it. But this is real. Jody's Jules is laughing. Thank you. Thank you, Joshy. Oh, thank you so much. Adrian, my mom still loves the crosses that you gifted her. My mother still loves the crosses that you gifted her at a very important time in her life. This is original too. This is Louis Vuitton. And I guess in a cornfield in Ohio, I should say this is Louis Vuitton. This is Louis Vuitton. So I can upset all the luxury people out there. You know, that's Louis. Louis Vuitton. But you have to say it real quick so you don't sound wrong. This one I bought at the thrift store. No, I bought this at Hartfield Flea Market. Do you remember it had that big stamp on it? That big nasty stamp? Yeah, this is Louis Vuitton. Who's Louis Vuitton? So someone's gonna come in and say, I went to this guy's channel because it was a recommendation, and he had no idea what he was talking about. But he was funny as hell, so I subscribed. I subscribed to his channel because he was funnier than hell. Some people don't think I'm funny, and that's okay because I don't like you. So this is amazing, and what a buy. All right, that's out of here now. Can I show you one of my favorite things that came in this week? And if you say no, I'm going to show you anyway. But I don't know what my problem is. Well, I know what my problem is. Do you guys want to see the diamond line bracelets I bought today? Do you want to see? Just put the word knock it off if you want me to knock off the humor. Just put knock it off and behave. Judith Mitchell, I love you. And I wish I could say the big effer. Judith Mitchell, I wish I could say the big effer, but I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't. Because I have to appear professional. So it's all appearance. Look at one of my favorite things I bought this week. And you guys know why I love this. You ladies out there know. Thelma, thanks for making time for me. Adrian, thank you for making time for me. Bonnie, thank you for that. Jody's Jules, I love you. I absolutely love you. Jody, your sale the other day was so fantastic. Judith Mitchell said I can. Joshy, I have to behave just for a little bit. Okay, so I need your help tonight. I do need your help tonight. And I love you more. We're gonna raid someone tonight. If you are all not subscribed, so my friend, my dear friend Marzena, who has sometimes been picked on and misunderstood, and I know how it feels to be picked on and misunderstood. She is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, okay, I'll do that. Oh, wait. Something said. Okay, yeah, I know pistachio, right? I know. But my mom's used to the big effort, so she's used to it. Sunshine Amberzena. So listen up, everyone. If you're not subscribed to Marzena, can you please go over and subscribe right now? She's at 973 subscribers, and I really want to get her to 1,000. So if you're watching this on replay, which I hope a lot of people do, could you please go over and subscribe to Sunshine Amberzena? I had gotten in trouble a few times by some referrals on YouTube, and I'm not afraid. I'm a very courageous being. I stand out in a crowd proudly. My parents raised a resilient man who takes not a lot of shit. And so please go over to Sunshine Amberzena and please subscribe to her. She's on right now. So if you could, thank you so much, Kathy Mast. Could you please go over and tell someone to get in there and subscribe? 97 people. If just 25 of you can leave here and go there. A lot of people don't say leave my channel and go somewhere else. I beg you, leave my channel now on the live. Don't delete me, but just leave my channel now, but come right back. Please go over to Sunshine Amberzena. She's on live right now. And please just put in the chat, Jason sent me, and please hit that subscribe button. Luana Falsky just subscribed. Judith Mitchell said, I'll be right back. See, here we go. So now some of you are not familiar with Marzena, and I need your help tonight. I only hopped on for one reason, and it's to raid Marzena's channel tonight. She's been a true friend of mine, like Adrian and Thelma and Christy and Jody. So many people on YouTube have been so kind and so generous to me, and I just need to pay those people back. And I don't want to get emotional, but Sunshine Amberzana is a she's a resilient spirit. She means well. She sells beautiful things, and she's been a very dear and very kind friend and an ally. So please race on over to Sunshine Amberzana. Okay, so you guys in the chat, look at everyone going over there. Absolutely exactly what I wanted. Oh, Kelly, let me see if I can grab her live. Hold on, let me go over. Kelly, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, Pistachio subscribed now. Bonnie, I love you, Bonnie. I'm only the sweetest on every other Thursday. And today is Tuesday. Is she what? Jody's Jill said she's at 981. You know what? I am a social influencer. Social, what is that? A social media influencer? You guys did it. You're doing it. Thank you. So, you know what? I want you all to remember that although sometimes, how do I word this right? Because I do have some things I wanted to say tonight. Although, boy, how do I word it right? I'll save it for a tell-all of like what I've learned on 2 years on YouTube. But I want you all to know how much I've learned in 51 years on the planet, but specifically the last 2 years on YouTube, what I've learned. Thank you, Bonnie Zimlich. But thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Kelly wants me to go. Let me go grab the link, Kelly, and let me put it in for you. Can you wait 1 second? I'm going to courageously leave my live. Sometimes it's hard to get back in. Marzana. Nope. See, that's wrong. Her name is Marzana. Sunshine. Let me grab it. Sunshine Amberzana. Let me grab the live link for you. Hold on. Share. Okay, share. Copy link. Copy link. I'll be right there, guys. Sending love and friends from. I want to put in her thing loudmouth Jason from Jason, but I won't put loudmouth because I'm going in from Jeremy's channel. So I just said sending love. And let's hit the thumbs up for Marzana. Hold on, guys. Let me come back to my chat now. Here we go. Let me drop the link. I hope you're all still here with me. Kaylin Diamond, thank you for subscribing to her. And if you guys, if you like go somewhere and if it's not that you won't like someone, but you don't have to put the bell on, you know, there's the link right there, but it didn't come through as a live link. So if you go over, I'm sorry for that. I put the link in, but it didn't go live. So if you go over to the search box on YouTube and you type in Sunshine Amberzana and you hit search, then scroll over to her live tab and you'll find it. I promise you. There's a very dear friend in the chat, Elizabeth K. Jewelry and Art. Elizabeth, I have not made time for very many people, and I regret that you're one of them. Elizabeth K., I love you, and you're so important to me that I did keep this out, and I hope you don't mind me sharing, because the Den of Vipers. Elizabeth K. sent me this in the mail as a gift. If you are not familiar with Elizabeth K., she sent me this incredible stone and sterling silver bolo as a gift in the mail. Elizabeth K., I absolutely positively love you so, so much. And Elizabeth, you know I'm going to turn this bad boy into a ring. You know that that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to get my silver smithing bench cleaned off, and I'm going to turn that into a ring. I love you, Elizabeth K. Thank you so much for your friendship and for your generous gift. I have a lot of gifts out on the desk, guys, and I got emotional last night. Do you want to see a ring I love that I made? This Jeremy bought me this peridot a few years ago, and I decided to turn it into one of the most impossible rings ever made. And I made all of that bamboo out of tubing. Thank you so much, Elaine Wright, for subscribing to Marzana. I'm going to leave that in the box right now. I'm just so motivated by, again, shouting out the people that have courageously stood by me. When I haven't been perfect, because I'm far from perfect, I'm not going to be one of the channels that comes on here and says, namaste, rainbows and unicorns, everything's cool, everything's great, and then have like a shadow person. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you when I have a bad day. I'm going to tell you when I have a good day. I'm going to call it out every single time. And Sunshine Amberzana has really navigated my difficult days and has stood by me courageously. I thank all of you so much for standing by me and standing proud. I do appreciate that because I have made a lot of mistakes, a lot of mistakes, and many things this last year that I wish I would have done different. And I made a joke the other day in my intro video about I worked for if I worked for Dionne Warwick and the Psychic Friends, I wish she would have warned me about some of my quote friendships. I had made my mistakes, and I just really truly appreciate you all understanding that. Like, I don't come on here as a personality. I don't come on here as not who I am. If you talk to me on the phone, you're going to get the same person on the phone as you do in my videos. I take great pride in my life, and it's okay to be proud. It's okay to be proud. It's okay to be um, proud of your accomplishments. But again, keep your feet on the ground and treat people with respect. I just want to be remembered for the animals' lives that I've rescued. The human judgment, it really doesn't go far with me. This is about jewelry tonight. This isn't about that. This is about jewelry. I made this ring, and this is out of tubing. And Jeremy so graciously bought me this peridot. It's when Jeremy was like, very early on with like buying me things and didn't know what to buy me. So he said, "What would you like?" And I said, "A very large peridot cabochon." And he said, "Well, where would I find that?" And I said, "I'll find it and you buy it." So, Jill Cook, you said that you wish you could meet me in person someday. You can. You can. I actually was gonna do like a meet and greet thing, but that's like weird because then I don't know, it's just weird to me because I'm just a person, just another person. And someone said to me, like, you're like so beyond a person. And I'll tell you another thing. I went into a whatnot show the other night, and the host was like, "He's here," and I'm like, "Yeah, my chip nail polish and me and my my split personality is here." And was like derailed and so excited that like this like big person, this big person on YouTube was there, and I'm like, "No, I'm just Jason Adams. It's just me, it's just me. It's not, it's not I'm not important. I'm just Jason, it's just me." And I love her. I loved her, and I spread the word about her. Her name is Mandy, and she's on Whatnot. She pops into the chat. I'll tell her to drop her Whatnot link. And I don't really support many sellers on Whatnot, but I do support her very, very much. Anyway, this is sterling, and I made this whole ring, and you can see where, I routed that out and soldered these little tubes together. That's all constructed. I don't cast anything. And I don't know if you love this, but I most certainly loved the end result. And Jeremy, thank you so much. If you watch this back, Jeremy, thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity. You've completely changed my life. People said to him a few years ago, one of my very dear friends, before she passed away, said to Jeremy, "You've changed his life for the better." And Katie had it figured out. Sometimes your partners bring out the best in you, and sometimes your partners support you even when you don't realize it. And he's done the best. He's done the best for me on both things. He's just been so incredible. Thank you so much, guys. So this I loved, and this I'm going to keep. I believe that it is Gablons. That's the way I pronounce it. You can pronounce it Gablon. If you wish to say Gablon, you can. But I say Gablons. I pronounce the Z. But then again, I say Louis Vuitton. Just kidding. Louis Vuitton is amazing, but I just don't do luxury and designer very often. That I'm keeping. That's from 1900. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A few more things I wanted to show you. Everyone said, "Can you please do a close-up of the European cut diamond you sometimes wear in the incredible clamshell box?" And I said, "Sure." This box back in the day was $110. She would not give me a discount. She said, "Nope, that's $110. That's it." I'm so glad I bought this celluloid box. These now go between $250 and $275. And the turquoise one, I paid 200 and something for. I think I paid 225 for the turquoise version, but here is the 3.25 carat European cut diamond and platinum. And I wore this every day for around 12 years. This is my personal ring. It is in platinum. The construction is just amazing. It is very dirty, but look at the European cut diamond, the clarity and the color of the stone. That is an earth mined diamond with a giant fingerprint. Oh, cool. My mom went over to Marzana. Yeah, you guys don't feel bad about where did I put that list? Where did I keep taking her out of the box. This is the point of my live. I got to zoom in. And then I'm going to ask you guys a question. If you want to see, because we're going to do an official raid here at the end. If you want to see things, do you want to see things from, did you hear the sound of platinum? Listen. Did you hear that? Wait. Listen to the thud. It's like a paperweight. I love platinum, by the way. Do you want? Oh, did you guys see the price of platinum today? Whoever is sending the hearts up the side, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much. My mom is the best. You have that absolutely right. My mom is just an incredible, incredible being. I'm gonna take these off and put this on. I want my ring on. I sure hope Thelma's still here. She left. Thelma left. She's like, Jason, Jason drew attention to me. I'm leaving. She's so humble. Thelma is so humble. She's just so, and she's so beautiful, inside and out. This I'm going to keep too. Look at how these two look together. Yeah, I have to keep this one. So yeah, look at how dirty and mashed up my fingers are. Look how hammered. It looks like someone river danced on my finger. I don't care. All right. Thank God April B's not here. She bought me that nail polish. Now, do you guys want to see thrift store or do you want to see, let me not lie to you. Do you want to see thrift store or do you want to see antique mall? Which one do you want to see? Finds from, there's Mary Daniels. I love you, Mary Daniels. Thank you for coming into my channel. Your comments recently have really helped me out. And Joshy boy, I want to send you special love because I love you. Can you all please put Joshy and hearts in the chat? Can you put Joshy and hearts in the chat? All right, I'm going to do both then. You want to reveal, I'll do both. But I can't stay on forever. But let me show you a piece of glass I bought. Look at this large glass vase. It doesn't fit in a light box. This is one of the coolest acrylic glass vases, and it's by Randy Strong, and it was $110. The same size vase goes for $700. It goes on forever. It's like gigantic, and here is the signature. It'll be upside down, but let's see here. There's the signature, Randy Strong, and it's dated 2000 something. 2001. And look at the dichroic colors. Look at the way it changes in the light. You know I love my art glass, especially with fingerprints all over it. I love Joshy. Please tell Joshy that you love him because you need to. Joshy's amazing. All right, I'll show you thrift store first, and then I'll show you, oh, let me show you two rings I bought. So this is, you know I don't buy by designer name. I don't do it because I don't do it. It just doesn't happen. 14 karat gold. Yeah, 14 karat gold, sapphire and diamond. It is by Levion. It's signed on the inside, Levion. I don't buy by designer, but I buy by craft. Okay, so let me show you what I do with this. So let me take these rings off again. So look what I do with these. Are you ready? Because I wanted to be patriotic and show my love for my country in which I live. And so I got the ruby one and the diamond one, and then I sandwich it in between my large European cut one, and it says that I love America, and I'm proud to live here. And look at that. It's very patriotic and very American flag. And yes, I said, absolutely. Of course, that's my everyday. And look at the way that is so beautiful. I love the stack. However, thank you, Love Mad Girl. I appreciate that. Let me show you the other version. Okay, so this is the other way let me know what you like it. Okay, that didn't sound right. It sounded dirty. So there's the one version. Okay, so let me get this off before it cuts off the circulation. There's Pamela Blanchard. I love you. Do you guys not know Pamela Blanchard's channel? Every time I go into Pamela's, she's having a sale and she like slams on the brakes and goes, that sweet Jason Adams is here. She must not know me very well. So thank you guys. Yeah, okay, so there's option one, which look at my fingernail polish. You know what someone says to me, why do your fingernails look so hammered all the time? First of all, I'm a silversmith. Second of all, I do restorations all day long and don't talk about it. And third of all, I save money on nail polish to buy diamonds. Okay. So I'd rather buy diamonds than nail polish. That's why. So that's why. Are you ready for this? Now tell me, do you like that first stack? So put number one was this, or do you like number two? Did you like number one stack or number two? Put in the chat, we like one or two, because I love them both for different reasons. Put in the chat stack one or stack two. Please put in the chat one or two, because I do have a preference, and I just wondered what your preference is. One, this is option one, and then this is option two. This is option two. Let me show you on the finger. Why? Because I want to. All right, so there is stack number two, and there is stack number two. So now you can see it on the hand. So stack one or stack two? Oh, it's like a tie. Mm-hmm. 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 both 2 2 2 2. Oh, two is winning. No, but now one just caught up. Oh, it's a tie. That's a total tie. I know. Ooh, I like two. It looks like Wonder Woman. Two looks like Wonder Woman. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I like number two as well. I don't know which. I know. Hi, Jimmy Cortez. You're new here. You're new in the Jason Adams family. Hi, Nicole. I think you might be new here. Terry Cover. There's B. Williams. Thank you so much. Oh, B. Williams, you said you saw my short today and I look gorgeous. Maybe you had me confused with like a famous person. Thank you so much for saying that, sweetheart. I haven't looked my best lately because I haven't been taking care of myself. Yeah, I think there's something magical here too. Okay, so that's enough of that. All right, let me show you. And I got these for a bargain price. They were $450 a piece. And back in the day, they were, let me see, and he has all of his service records. He had them inspected, like in 14, 15, 16, to check the stones. And then look, I don't think I should show you his personal information is blocked off. So he lives in Mogador, Ohio. And let me go down here, and then here's the Levion paperwork. Let me cover that up a little bit. There's the Levion. He bought it in 11. And here's all the information. And when he bought it in 11, he paid in 11. Where did that go? He paid in 11, $1,100 in 11, and I have his original receipt from Jared's, which, I'm not a fan of Jared's, but it was $1,100. Yeah, it was $1,100. I don't do big box, what I'm saying? I don't, I'm vintage all day long, and I just don't do, I don't do big box stores. So there you go. It was 1,111, and then this other one was 1,200. The ruby one was 1,211, and I love that the paperwork was there. And just in the price of gold, I basically paid gold value. All right, enough of that. Let's do the thrift store one. Why am I screaming? Let's do the thrift store one. And I know my mom's going to call me later and say, you were out of control tonight. And I'll say, I know I was. All right, this is thrift. Do you guys want to see one of my favorites? Put favorite in the chat and I'll show you one of my favorites. And I'll put this in the chat. I love Pamela Blanchard. If you're not subscribed to her, you have to be. She is the coolest and sweetest thing ever. All right, I'm doing favorite. You said it. I'm doing it. Look at this for a favorite. Butterfly wing, electric blue Morphos butterfly. And look at the back. All set in sterling silver behind glass. And look at the way that butterfly wing is set into glass. Absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Solid sterling silver. And this was only $35. And I'll always show you what I pay for things when I can. $35. When I sell this, I probably would sell this because the size and being in sterling. I probably sell this for about 125, and that would be fair. That would be very fair. Maybe I sell it for 95. It depends on my mood. But that is so stunning, and no butterfly specifically was claimed for this. That was a natural occurrence of when they pass and their wings, are there. They pick up the wings and they turn it into jewelry. So what an incredible specimen and in lovely condition. Now, never get water, never get water in between that. You're going to have a mess on your hands. But I hope you all love that. I think that's beautiful. Pistachio, how's it going? I wish I could say a few things to you, but thank you for what you sent. That's all I will say. Thank you for what you sent. This is Victorian. Used to be a watch fob, but someone turned it into a bracelet. That's got to be 9 karat gold on the slide with little seed pearls, gold filled chain. So they turned that into a little slide bracelet. So they just made an old watch chain into a slide bracelet, but that's Victorian. That was $10. So that was 10. And I was like, that's awesome. Thank you all so much. I'm sorry I'm missing the chat, but I appreciate you all being here. Rock crystal and let's see here. Oop, yep. Cultured pearl. I didn't know if they were real. Those are definitely cultured pearls. See the blemishes? Those are all cultured pearls. These are all rock crystal beads. That could be sterling. I don't know. It sure looks sterling to me. The finish looks right. The color looks right. The weight feels right. Rock crystal beads, and then more sterling. And then the fob up here. Let's see if that is sterling. Is this signed anything? I didn't check this in the store. Well, the only reason why I didn't check it is because there was the price. $12. And they do have rock crystal on there. So they did know what it was. I don't know how they priced it so low, but okay. Sometimes I really wonder why some people price the things the way they do. But that's why I'm there to pick them up and scoop them up. That sure looks sterling to me. The solder seams are all there. It sure looks sterling silver to me. Not signed anywhere. A lot of times these are silver plated. That sure looks sterling to me. I would suspect that the rest of the beads are sterling. The quality is amazing. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous for $12. Okay, guys, in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, would you have paid $12 for giant rock crystal beads spaced with cultured pearl? Would you have paid $12 for that? I'll tell you what, all day long, I would have totally, well, I did. I paid $12 for it. Yeah, I just think there's something about this that the quality is just way up. All right, stay tuned because I did get some pieces of gold that were underpriced by a mile. A garnet bracelet that was sterling, no big deal, but that was sterling. It was $1. And then look at this. They missed this one too. Solid sterling silver. I believe it's by Lang. And the rollover is there. A lot of times those are missing. Solid sterling silver, the little angel horse. 1940s into the 50s. Really kind of sweet and cool. That was super cheap. So I bought that one. Labradorite beads. And the reason why I bought these is the quality of beads. I'm a stickler for beads. Like, quality is my thing. Look at the quality of these labradorite as a gemstone. So think about this times two. I'm going to push you here. I'm going to push the viewers. Think about the quality of the stone, but then think about the quality of the cutting. So you're dealing with the quality of the gem, number one. Then you're dealing with the quality of the cutting, like my big diamond ring. That's over 3 carats of diamonds. They're not the best diamonds in the world. However, they're cut really well. The proportion is even on most of them, and that's a vintage giant ring. 14 karat gold. And I bought that at the pawn shop just a few months ago for $1,500. And I think in gold right now, I think it's like $1,800 in gold. Very heavy, solid 14 karat gold mounting. So you can still buy at pawn shops, by the way. So there you go. Absolutely stunning. All right, back to this one. So I'm going to push you here. See, yep, they look like sapphire, right? Nope, these are labradorite. So these are labradorite beads, and the quality is so high in the gemstone used than the quality of the cutting. So it's not only the quality of the stone, but it's the quality of the cutting. Okay, so when, people say I pick on jewelry or I pick on things, no, I'm critical. A critical eye is necessary in resale. So those that get upset with me that go, he picks on this, he picks on that, he does this wrong, he does that wrong. The accusations, you're entitled to your opinion about what I do, but I've been at this 31 years, so don't play, girl. Don't play. Don't come on my playground and play with me, because it's not going to end well. Why I say this is I look for quality of stone, quality of cutting. There are so many grades of gemstones. These are some of the most beautiful labradorite. These are some of the most beautiful labradorite stones that I've seen in gemstone, and then the cutting is so great. See what I'm saying? That's what I find here. That's what I find here. Thank you so much, Elaine. You're exactly right. The flash of the stones is incredible. Let's look here. Labradorite, identified correctly, and a measly $30. And if I went to a gem show and I looked for this same quality and I looked for the same size of beads in faceted labradorite, wholesale would be between $38 and $58 per strand. That's 90 to 150 just in beads. See what I'm saying? But my perspective has been different. Jess K, thank you for helping me through my first semester of graduate level architectural school. Your videos really are helpful for my late nights and early mornings. Jess K, you've done the same thing for me. Um, See, right, Yvonne, right. You have to look at things objectively as well as emotionally. Yes. You know what? And I do love beads. Absolutely. Okay, so there's that. Let me show you some of the gold stuff. Don't move a muscle because we're not done just yet. And then I bought fun things because they were affordable. So I bought some fun things. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chrome diopside, $49. Chrome diopside. And look at the quality of the chrome diopside. These are genuine chrome diopside, have internal inclusions. Those are white zircon on the outside. And this is sterling silver with rhodium plating. I usually don't do contemporary, but boy, oh boy, for $49 and chrome diopside that large in that size of a ring, if it looks that good, you're damn right I'll do it. But I always base my items on uniqueness, craft, and what do I say? Bargain. You know, I want the unique, I want the well-made, I want the well-crafted, and I want great gemstones. Okay, anyone new here, please do me a favor. My friend right now is on YouTube. Her user ID is Sunshine Amberzana. So 138 people, if you could please go over to the top of YouTube, so back out of my video, go over to YouTube and type in the search box Sunshine Amberzana. She is on live right now on YouTube. Could you please go over and subscribe to her channel? She's at 980 some subscribers. I only need 20 of you to get her to 1,000. She has been working on this for many, many years. She's been working on her channel for many years. I love her. Please race over and subscribe to her. Please go to her live and say, Jason sent me. We're going to get you to 1,000 tonight. We are going to do this in the next 10 minutes. I just got chills knowing we are going to get her there. I do not buy subscribers. I do not have bots. I might make some leaderboards from time to time, but I most certainly have done it an honest and hardworking way. That's the way I was raised. Sunshine Amberzana, race on over and subscribe to her. So let's show her the love that she deserves. I love her. Oh, Justice for Julian, you said you were just there, and my mom was there for her too. Carrie Taylor, thank you for subscribing to her. And again, if you don't want to be bothered on YouTube, just don't put the bell on. So please race over and subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind, if you're watching this on replay, please go on over and subscribe. I want her over 1,000 subscribers. I absolutely want her over 1,000. She has stood by me. She has been kind. She has been resilient. She's taken my hand when sometimes I was pricklier than a cactus. I had been very broken down early this year, and she stood by me and she said, I will be here for you. I will be here for you, is all she kept saying. I'll be here for you. I believe in helping those who have helped me. And Sunshine Amberzana, if you ever watch this, I love you so, so much. So thank you for sticking with me on this sometimes incredibly and treacherous journey, because I do keep my things very factual, but I've made this channel based on my emotion as a person, my integrity as a human, and it sometimes gets really challenging. So I just appreciate you all. This was 50 cents. And how could I have left this little guy behind? From the late 1980s, carved wood and painted for 50 cents. Someone else would have said, yeah, I don't want that. I said, absolutely, I have to have this. At a local show, I'd put this out on a $10 table, and this will sell within seconds for $10. Someone will absolutely love this carved wooden brooch. I so appreciate you all. I want you to know how incredibly important this is, because it is. This is also chrome diopside. This is chrome diopside and sterling silver. This was $39. I have never seen an eternity band made out of chrome diopside before. The wearability on this was fantastic. I really love that they were oval. They're not round. They're oval chrome diopside and sterling. And I did promise Jeremy that I wasn't going to come on. And I said to him earlier this morning, I said, Jeremy, I have to go on tonight. So I said, I have to go on. Marzena needs my help. And he said, you're supposed to be taking a vacation. And I said, not when one of my friends needs help. I said, no, she made it. Are you kidding me? Did she really? Let me let think in for a second. Did Marzena make it, guys? Rebecca Peters said she's at 1K. Carly Q made it. Hi, Carly. Hi, my sweet friend. Um, did she make it? I think she may have made it. I'm waiting for someone. My mom just said, thank you all so much. This ring is a brilliant, brilliant creation. What I loved about this is, okay, so my ring I made, someone said, when are you going to bring your diamond on that you made? All right, let's just do it. Let's do this as a celebration. We're going to do this as a celebration. So this is my 10 carat diamond ring. And yes, it's 10 carats. It's a 10 carat diamond. I invert set this, so I made the sterling silver mounting. We're going to do this in celebration of Marzena. I wasn't going to do this tonight, and I'm going to. Let me wipe this off. Let me go in my stuff. I'm going to clean this off really quick. I want you to see the stone up close. Give me a minute, and I have to wipe my eyes. You guys are some of the most incredible people in the whole wide world. And I know that there's quite a few people who probably, maybe don't appreciate all I do, and that's okay. Not everyone needs to love the Jason, that's for sure. But if you don't love me, just be nice. That's all I can say. Just be kind. And don't make me defend myself in my little part of the internet, because I will. I will defend myself in my little part of the internet. It's just human, you know? Okay, I'm going to clean this up. And in celebration of Marzena hitting 1,000 subscribers, oh, has this gotten dirty over the last week? I've worn this every day for the last week. Really? She is in tears. Huh. Well, that just shows you who she is. Terry Cover, I love you. And Terry, I'm sorry if I ever let you down. I'm sorry if I've ever let you down in any aspect of who I am. I'm sorry if I've let you down. Let me grab my paperwork on this diamond so I tell you right. There is a secret about the stone. I'm not getting into the secret about the stone, but I'm going to tell you the specifics on the stone. And it took me 27 years to find it. And let me tell you the specifics. So this stone is a diamond. Let me get to the specifics. It is certified. It is an antique cushion cut. It's rose cut. It's a 15.11 millimeter by 13.67 millimeter by 4.99 millimeter. It's a 10 karat 01. So it's 10 carats 01. It's an H in color and it's a VS2. The polish is excellent. The symmetry is excellent and the fluorescent is none. It does have its certification from the gemological report, and I'll leave that out of here. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to invert set the stone. So see how I invert set the stone, and I created this in sterling silver. And you can see over the weeks, look how this is worn down. Do you remember when you first saw this? It was all black. It was completely black. There's my solder seam. I wanted this to look Georgian, so I left all my file marks. I left it out of round. I left it kind of beat up and really early looking. And let me take off Big Daddy. So Big Daddy comes off. Big Daddy can go there for now. And then here is my new Everyday. And yes, it's a 10 karat 01. And I've done this in short videos. Everyone said, can't possibly be. And I said, yes, it can. When you will something to happen and you dream something to happen, I wanted something haunting. I wanted something with a nod to antique, but look at the crispness of the facets and the fire. And then when you go dead on, right in the center, look how it looks like it goes on for an eternity. So let me go real slow for all of you. I hope you can see it really well. I hope you can see its little carbon spots, because there are carbon spots inside the stone, since it is graded as a, what did I say for clarity? I should know this by heart. VS2. So there are carbon spots, if you look really close on the inside. You'll see carbon spots on the inside. Um, Years ago, I had the opportunity to buy an 8 carat, and I didn't have the money, and so I had to pass. And can I just give you all a recommendation? If you have something on your want list, hold out until you get it, even if you have to save up for 3 decades. Just hold out until you could get it. I will say this is I am going to do a video because there's a big secret about the stone. There's a major secret about the stone. So it's going to get its own full-length video, and then I'm going to show you how I constructed the mounting. I don't have a video of making it, and the only reason why is this. I didn't want the camera on me. There's sometimes, can I be totally blunt and truthful right now? There's sometimes when I'm creating that the camera and electricity is in the way. Very distracting, very voyeuristic. It doesn't do me well. So I can't always have the camera on me. But I loved creating this, and it was my legacy piece. So if you all I just love it. Thank you for letting me share that. Okay, in celebration of Marzana making 1,000, and I'm going to show you a couple pieces. Do you want to see? Please put in the chat diamond line bracelets or diamonds, and I'll show you the 2 bracelets I bought today. This was $4. This is carved out of hematite. Oh, look how dirty my hands are. This is carved out of hematite, and I love the Madonna and Child. He looks like a piece of chewed bubblegum. He looks like a little piece of chewed bubblegum, doesn't he? He's cute. He's just adorable. I had to have it. I said, yes, I'm doing it. And then this one, I can't believe I said chewed bubblegum. This is $5. And this is from 88. This is from 1988. And look at that mirror with the beads. Does that not say 1988? You know that 1988 is coming back with a vengeance. Let's be clear on that. All right, let's get into diamonds. Oh, and then see how these were invert set. So this was like my ring, and I haven't seen one of these invert set. And then someone said to me, well, why did you invert set that diamond? And I'm looking for the diamond, and it's on my hand. So see how they invert set these crystals? The point is up. So that is the culet. So that is the pavilion, and that is the culet. So the crown is actually upside down in this ring. So I mounted the stone upside down. These are mounted upside down. And so why did I buy this? Because those stones are mounted upside down. These are crystal in solid sterling silver, but doesn't it look antique? Doesn't. Thank you so much for saying that, Connie Hamilton. And welcome in, everybody. Mary Daniels, thank you. Rebecca Peters, thank you for always making time for me as well. I don't thank all of you enough. I truly do not thank all of you enough. This was $2, and those are cultured pearl and crystal, and it's just a beautiful necklace for $2. I realized that at the gem show that would be 20 wholesale, so I said yes. All right, let me show you the diamond line bracelets. I'm going to show you a couple things I bought at the pawn shop. If you put the word pawn in the chat, put the word pawn in the chat. And do you guys want to see something funny that happened? The Chinese sensor the other day had this sign next to it, please do not touch, ask for assistance. And when I saw this, it was like the sensor was like a lot of money. I went over and I flicked this out of the way. And the guy laughed at me and he goes, you're impossible. All right, pawn shop finds. Here are 2 cuff bracelets. These just came in today. I'll show you the date of my receipt. That's not a problem. I do need help identifying these stones. I don't know what these are. I thought they were Andalusite, and now I think they could be Alexandrite, but I think they could be Andalusite, solid sterling. And I thought these were Andalusite, but these are actually green sphene. So these are sphene and then little diamonds. And this was a ring I was going to keep forever because I just loved it because they're amazing stones. But these are green sphene, yellow green sphene, Sphene. And then I think that these could be Alexandrite. I have no idea what those stones are, but those are little diamonds, and I bought both of those rings. Okay, let me put this out. Do you guys want to see? Well, I can't show you all my secrets. I bought something at the pawn shop that I didn't tell my mom about, and she's here, and I think I'm giving it to her for Christmas. So I can't show that, so please understand I can't show. I bought both diamond line bracelets. Why? Because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. All right, this one was priced at $1849.95, and this one was priced for $1499.95. And I'll show you the tags because that's kind of important. I bought something else, but I won't show you what that says because it's part of Mary's Christmas gift. So this one for $14.99.95 goes to this bracelet. Remember this. And then this one, the $1849.95, goes with this one. Okay. So, oh, I need to plug my phone in. Shoot. Hold on, guys. Don't move. I need to plug my phone in. Okay. So this one is the 1849 something something. Oh yeah, Joshy, look up Andalusite and look up Sphene. You have to look those up. They're remarkable stones. Okay, so these are what they call candlelight diamonds. So these have that brownish pink overtone. Some people would say they're like terribly colored stones. I would say it's all a matter of opinion. I've seen some of these that I love so, so much. Really? Is Marzena still in tears? Huh? Why? Marzena. Oh, I love her. I just absolutely love that woman. When I talk about true friendship, I mean it. I've talked with her on the phone, and I admitted a lot of things to her, and she took it in stride and was like, "I'm here for you." That's all she kept saying, like, "I'm here for you," and she meant it. I just love her. I absolutely love her. I want to show you one more thing I bought for myself. Why do I get so distracted? I bought that for myself. I don't care. I'm keeping it. I never put it in inventory. I never added this to inventory this year. It's Tibetan silver, so it's probably 800 silver. It's not plated, so that is 800 silver. The solder seam said, "Hello, I'm silver." Absolutely, I'm not plated. Look at the turquoise and the red coral. The craft of this, and I love the variants. Okay, that's a keep. I don't know why I showed you, because I wanted to drive you crazy. All right, that's mine. That's a keep. All right, so this one is the 1849.99, and in gold, let me weigh both of these in gold, and I'm not going to tell you what I paid. I'm not going to tell you what I paid, because I'm going to sell both of these bad boys, or these beautiful ladies. Look at the craft, and these don't flip when they're on. See how they're made like heavy, so they don't flip or turn when they're on? And I usually don't do diamond line bracelets. Let me tell you the combined weight. Give me a minute. Let me turn on my scale and welcome everybody in. If you haven't, if you could please go over to Sunshine Amberzena. Please go over to the search box. Let's make sure she stays above 1,000. Go over to Sunshine Amberzena in the search box on YouTube and type in Sunshine Amberzena. And that's not because people told me that I shouldn't refer people, because I'm going to do what I want. It's my channel, it's my voice, and I'm going to do what I want. I would love you all to go over to Sunshine Amberzena and smash that subscribe button and make sure she stays above 1,000, because she deserves it. She sells amazing pieces, and she's just an absolute beautiful person, inside and out. 30.2 grams, guys. So both of these are 30.2 grams. And was Nick James here earlier? I don't know if Nick James is still here. Christy Spidey said, "I'm wearing all of my Jason's treasures today." Christy, do you look like a beautiful Christmas tree? Christy, thank you for letting me call you Spidey. Hey, Nick James, can you crunch the numbers on these two for me? Can you tell me what melt is on these? I think melt is 2,200. Nick, it's 30.2 grams. And don't worry about the diamonds. So just say I got free diamonds and say it's 30, because the diamond weight would only be, well, at 5 carats, it's only 1 gram less, so it'd be 29.2. So 29.2. I hate to ask you to do my math for me, Nick James. It's not your responsibility. Nick, do you still have a channel? If Nick has a channel, could you guys go over to Nick James? He said, "I don't do math in public." Nick James, I can't stand you. So Nick James, he has a channel, and Nick James, you're hilarious. Thank you so much for being so cool. Like, you know, I said early on too, I said, you know, there's going to be no guys at my channel. There's no way. There's not going to be a guy in sight at my channel. Like, it's not going to happen. And then like courageous guys came in like you, and I'm just like, I love you guys. You know, Nick James, thank you so much. He was doing like discovery videos and YouTube shorts. And so if you aren't familiar with Nick James, 205, please go over to Nick James and subscribe if he's still doing videos. Because he was doing like estate sales and cleanouts and getting dirty, getting down and dirty. He won't do math in public, but he'll get down and dirty. Oh, thank you, Joshy boy. Yeah, he's great. He does like setups at California flea markets, I think. I think he does setups at California flea markets. So, thanks, man. You're the best. I'm still doing it. Nick James, tell me what's the weight? What's the math on this? Okay, so I think gold was at 43 something today, 43 whatever. I don't check it because I don't care. It doesn't drive what I do. You know, the prices of metals does not drive what I do. It's a good way to get in trouble. So, what do I say? I knew enough to buy these. And hi, Lisa Hand. Hey, Lisa, you could do. My husband John is watching you too, Jason. Thank you, Pistachio. Your husband John's courageous and a very kind man. Really? Terry Cover said she's now at 1,001 subs. Can you all please go over and make sure? Lisa Hand, can you race over and subscribe to Sunshine Amberzana? And then everyone, could you subscribe to Lisa Hand 1204? She's my friend as well. I said I'd only stay on for 45 minutes, and look, it's an hour. We're still going to raid Marzana at the end. We're going to raid Marzana, and we're going to all go over there, and we're going to tell her how much we love her. So we're going to flood her. I love that, Christy Spidey, your husband. Also, Jason pops in here, too. Tell him he's got a great name. Christy, he might be a healer. That's all I can say. Your husband may be a healer. He may not know it, but your husband might be a healer. I know that sounds strange to say, but it's truthful. Your husband might be a healer. But anyways, these were, yes, I would know that. Yeah, he is, no doubt. And thank him for his gift to humanity. So, oh, time doesn't exist here. Yvonne Burns, thank you. Yvonne, I'll say it, I love you. And if you need prayers, Yvonne, we're here for you. I think anyone out there that needs prayers, here for you. Oh, Nestor Gomez says, I've been here since the beginning and I'm full man. Gonzalez, I'm sorry, Nestor Gonzalez said, I've been here since the beginning and I'm a full man. I love you, Nestor. Thank you. I would give you a high five in person. I would absolutely give you a high five. I'm just amazed that so many gentlemen have had such kindness for me. And I truly, truly want to say thank you to all of you. I really appreciate you sharing me out. I love you, Nestor. Yeah, I can say that. See, here we go. There's Gangsta Kiwi. I've always remembered your story of discovering jewelry so young. Even then, you had a rare eye for quality. You are the best. Gangsta Kiwi is another one. I've often said jokingly, you're my favorite gangsta. So can you all put the word Kiwi in the chat? Kiwi. Just put Kiwi in a heart. We love you, gangsta. You bought my Italian ring for me, the size 10. The only reason why I know this is because I was going to keep that ring. And I love you for buying that. So thank you. Yeah, Nick, I think you might be right with that. There might be more gentlemen here than I realize. But I so appreciate you all. Look at the love for Gangsta Kiwi. Oh, Gangsta Kiwi, I can't be your favorite. You have to spread the love around. So go over to Sunshine Amberzana and give her some love. And you know, when I was told like what to do and where to go and what to be and how to do this, and you know, someone had once said that there's like rules on YouTube. So I'll go down this road because I think it's interesting. Like when I first started, there were like these unforeseen rules, you know, and there was like this quote up. There's unforeseen rules of YouTube, and there's like rules in a chat. There's like rules. There's like, and I was like, where's the rule book? And they said, well, these are understand rules. These are understood rules. These are like understood. Like it's just widely known to be respectful of chats and not to drop links and not to go on live when someone else is on live and not to do this and not to do that. And there's all these understood rules. You know what? You could take your rules, write them on a piece of paper, roll them up and shove them straight up your asshole. You know what I'm saying? You could put a rule enema right up your rear end because I follow no one. I should have stayed lone wolf from the beginning. That's one of my biggest mistakes. I should have stayed lone wolf, all out on my own. I should have stayed lone wolf because it brought all of you in. So I'm so grateful that you all found me when I turned my light on. You were all like, hey, wait, there's a bat signal. I'm staring up at the sky, and the sky, Jason Adams, appears in my feed. You know, I'm right for some, I'm not right for others. I'm just not doing your rules. You can take your rules, roll them up, and cram them. I'm not doing it. And I think that's why I was, quote, like left behind, like, you know, kicked out of. I wasn't kicked out of. I chose to leave. Okay, so let's be clear. I chose to leave. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not have all these stories. Let's not have the drama and garbage. Okay, because I don't like how you treat people behind the scenes doesn't mean I'm going to stay. Okay? So let's get the shit straight. Another thing is, too, supposedly the rumor was I was unkind about other resellers, yet I'm one of the only resellers who have brought on over 6 local resellers. I've been on for 2 years and selling for 1 year. Yes, I'm angry because I've been on for just 1 year. Some of these people have been on for 5, 6, 7 years, and they bring no local resellers on. Why? Why don't you bring local resellers on? I'll let you all figure that out in the chat. All right? So I'm just saying it clear. Don't get it twisted and don't start saying stuff about me that isn't true. That's where I get angry. That's where I get pissed off. So hopefully I can still make someone else's leaderboard. All right? Yes. Okay, you take it easy, Nick. Absolutely. This is Hopi silver overlay, solid sterling silver. Yes, I get angry when I think about some of the things that have been said and the whispers. I get really angry and defensive because this is my character. I've been doing this 30 years. You've only been in the gig for what, 5, 6, 7 years? You've been in the gig? I've been in the gig 30 years. I've seen people come and go. There's been stories about me for 30 years. I will tell you the truth from the rooftops. If I have a bad day, you'll be the first to know. All right? So let's get it on lockdown. Let's get it on lockdown. Let's keep it what it is. And thank you all so much for letting me just for a second, because it's been creeping up on me a few times throughout the weeks. And just because you don't like my personality doesn't make me a bad person. You could take your judgment and shove it straight up your ass. And you want to know why? Because I was the one that stood in the street and tried to get dogs out of the middle of the city streets. I was the one that fought for animals' lives for 30 years of my life. I have fought for the rights of animals. I don't do this human thing very well. I'll be honest. I don't do the human thing very well. I don't play other people's games. I create my own playing field. I create my own end zone. Okay? I should have just done it lone wolf. This is sterling silver and amazing. I know. I'm sorry I went crazy for a second. $149, and I do not know this maker. Sterling Mike, and I don't know what that is. Yes, thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay, good. I let it out. It's gone. Sterling silver turquoise. But see, I can go from 0 to 80 on something else, but guess what? That's me as a human. And I have every right to do it, and I will always defend. I will defend myself. I will defend my channel. I will defend my piece of the internet. I will defend my selling practices, and I most certainly will defend my relationships with other resellers. I will certainly speak out when stuff has been said that isn't true, okay? So you keep yourself in check before I publicly check you, because that's not a good place to be. Absolutely not. And I just would prefer to clear it out. Let's keep it positive. I'm just going to regroup. I'm going to do a 2-year tell-all. And then all hell's going to break loose. Let's see here. Wait 1 second. Wild Rose, as a newbie in the jewelry reselling business, and because of you, the special people you've surrounded yourself with and recommend, I found a trusted YouTube family. Thank you, Jason. Steph Dagnar, I love you. And it's not that people are wrong. It's not that other people are wrong. Leave me alone. So I know you're exactly right, Adrian. It's just still fresh. Yes. You know what, David? It does feel better. Absolutely. And I'm never going to call someone out like the other side. The other side, because I didn't create sides, but the other side did this like campaign, this like email, phone call, all this kind of nasty shit. I didn't do it with anybody. I never made one phone call. I never made one text message. I never sent out one email, and I kept my mouth shut until March. Until June, So, no, not allowed. No, absolutely not. You're not going to diminish me. Absolutely not. You're not going to diminish me now or ever. And you have to remember, I've been at this 30 years. I've navigated some of the most difficult waters in resale. Do you guys know and realize that, this whole thing for me has been 3 decades? This hasn't been a 5, 6, 7-year thing. This has been 30 years. 30 years. What do you think I've seen in 30 years, even before the internet, even before YouTube? What do you think I've seen? Come on. Come on. Then team up on me, after my dad passes on Christmas Eve day. Team up on me after my dad passes on Christmas Eve day and think that it's cute and nice. It's not cute and nice. It's not cute and kind when all I needed was friends. It's not cute and nice to make nasty, nasty bullshit stuff and then not have me be upset, not have me try and defend myself. I got news for you. I got news for you. Yeah, I've got news for you. It's not over. All right, that was epic. I love these. They're pawn shop. It's epic. I love them. Let me go into showing you. Oh, the two bracelets, like I said, for diamonds, I love them both. So I love, 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 love them both. And I should have started at Lone Wolf, guys. It was my own fault. It was my own fault. I should have started YouTube Lone Wolf. I should have went Lone Wolf. I should have known better. That was my own fault. You know, that was my own fault. I got to keep this positive because this is about Marzena subscribers. I can't believe that I almost ruined, you know, a celebration. Okay, Bakelite on this one, and this is Bakelite. What did I miss? There's LRW. You know what, Judy? Who I do have a Viking mentality sometimes. You're exactly correct. You know, it's so funny because I said I have the eyebrows of a diva. I said I had the eyebrows of a diva, but I had the spirit of a Viking. So it's true. All right, here we go. Bakelite, amazing carved pendant. The reason why I mention those things is because I think some people out there need to hear these things, that life isn't just perfect all the time. So just remember, like, if you're being picked on or something, it's okay to speak your truth and to fight back. You don't have to stay silent. You know, you don't have to be silenced. It's okay to say the truth. And you know what? Just because it's my personal truth, it makes it truthful because it is my personal truth. It is my feelings, you know, and I'm entitled to that. No one's going to take that from me. I think this is A.C. Williams. This is a cast iron bank that is antique. I believe it's A.C. Williams out of Ravenna, Ohio. I've collected still banks for a really long time. Let's see here. Let me just take a quick peek at that. Right. You know, I talked to my friend Kathy Lee today on the phone, and she's a practicing Buddhist. And she said to me very pointedly, she said, "What are you struggling with the most?" And I said, "I'm struggling with forgiving." And she said, "That's one of the most difficult things as a human." And I said, I'm struggling. I said, "I'm struggling with forgiveness." And she said, "That's one of the most common things to struggle with." Now, she's been a practicing Buddhist for probably longer than I've been alive. And she said, "I still struggle with it, Jason." And I said, "But you're so zen and you're so kind. And when people have been mean to you, you shrug your shoulders and you walk away." And she said, "Only sometimes." And I said, "No," I said, "I think that, you know, I'm struggling here. And it's a weak point. It's a character defect. I'm always trying to look at what I can do better. I'm always trying to be aware of some of the unkind things that I've done. I'm always trying to look for something to do better. Some days I do it and some days I fail. Some days I succeed and some days I fall flat on my face. I want to try and succeed. I don't know how these lives always turn into some sort of tell-all. I really don't. My goal was to get Marzena to 1,000 subscribers, and I hope I didn't ruin that for Marzena. If you are all new here and you don't know Marzena, let's go and focus on that again. Please go over to Sunshine Amberzena on YouTube. And if you didn't enjoy my live, that's okay. But go over to the search box and type in Sunshine Amberzena. She's on live right now, or at least she was. And please, please go over there. Give me 1 second. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Thank you also so much. So this is cast iron A.C. Williams. And I really love this. It's the camel. I really love this. Really? Wait, you got her there and got her. Oh, and yeah. Yep. All right, so check this out. Let me show you. Don't move a muscle, because wait till you see what I bought. They're small things. Some people like the small things in life. Let me show you some of the smalls I bought. This is one of my favorite necklaces. This made it into a YouTube short, and this was on the necklace stand. Let me show you this. Origin-wise, I'm struggling. And you know I don't struggle for origin. I initially thought Chinese, and now I think it could be Portugal. And I'm very, very good at origins on jewelry. because I've been doing it so long. And it was like before, you know what I'm proud of? I was Jason Adams before Google Lens and AI was ever even close to being invented. Look at my dirty bust I put it on. Don't care. Don't care about the dust and dirt. Let's look at the plique azure enamel. And that is plique azure enamel. It is translucent, glossy enamel. You can see right through it. So light goes right through that plique azure. It's not technically really plique azure. Can I show you guys one more thing? Can I show you one of my favorite things in the whole wide world? Can I show you the brooch that I paid the most for in my entire collection? Why is there dog fur? Dog fur in my booth. That was a message from above. Okay, so I bought that necklace. I love it. Really? Thank you, Judy Who. Thank you so, so much. And I want to address someone in the chat, but I'm not going to do it because it's not nice. I have the microphone and I could really call somebody out, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I really want to because they tried to like call me out in a thing one time and I don't care. It doesn't matter. Sterling silver and amazing. And I love them. They're artists done from the 60s. Oh, thank you, Wolf Goddess. All we can do is our best. We are not made perfect. It takes failing to learn. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so look. Sarsar. So look at the... Hi, Sarsar. I've missed you. Sterling silver and amazing from the 60s. You're like, do it. Sarsar, you know not to do that. I can't. Sarsar, I can't and I won't. Do you remember before the internet, the thing was when eBay was new? Checks money order. All right, so remember when Lisa, do you remember when we did eBay with no thumbnails? So I'm going to tell you guys, I love you, Sarah. I love you, Sarsar. I haven't seen you in forever and I still love you. Just like the day that I told you I loved you years ago and I still love you very, very much. Do you guys know, Joshy boy, would you stop it? Joshy boy, I love you. You know this. Joshy boy, it wasn't, but, you're in the proximity of. So, do you remember the internet? So I was an eBay seller before there were thumbnails. I was the eBay seller before there were thumbnail pictures. All we had was a title and a description. True story. So do you guys remember when there was an eBay with no pictures? Do you remember that? Do you guys want to see my Sony Mavica camera? So you know what? Someone said, I don't believe you. And I said, you know what? There's so many people on the internet that claim to be something that's not. I'm exactly who I've said I am, and then some. And I'll tell you all my shortcomings, even though everybody else tries to hide it until somebody else calls it out because they find out the truth and then they call somebody out and then they scramble. Like, did you guys see, never mind. Well, yeah, did you see some people, like you turn on the lights and they scramble like roaches? Have you seen that? No, but it's true. Yes, no thumbnail, blue caps. See, look at, remember when Lisa is an OG? She's a genuine OG because you come on YouTube and they go, I'm the OG. I'm the OG. They keep saying this OG thing, right? As I drop in a dragonfly brooch that I spent more on this than my car. I spent more on this than my car. And I didn't get it at a mansion and then point looking confused. You know, the YouTube dumb face. You know, like you go outside of a mansion for clickbait and you point at it with your mouth open. No, I bought this privately and quietly for more than my car. For more than my car. Okay, so yeah, so there weren't thumbnails on eBay, right? So there weren't thumbnails on eBay. You just did your title something, and your description. And she's right, it said, let's see here, it said, ha ha ha, blue caps and then purple when they were clicked on. Correct, remember when, Lisa? So yes, I was actually a seller on eBay back in the day when I had a Sony Mavica camera and they called it a floppy disk and it was hard as a rock and they called it a floppy disk. Talk about false advertisement. I should have sued them and I would have won like, you know, $8.6 million in a lawsuit. So, oh my God. Pistachio, thank you for the $20. It does really matter. Can you all hit the thumbs up on that? I'm not going to come on here and beg for money, but I so appreciate the super chat. You know that I do. It gives me more money to go out and buy more things that I don't need. So thank you so much. Thank you, Glitter, for saying that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, somebody else's problems are not mine. I'll never take on somebody else's grief and strife in their life. I have my own. This is 18 karat gold. These are internally flawless Colombian emerald. Those are diamonds. Those are ruby cabochon eyes. That is a diamond in the forehead. This is all plique-azure enamel. Those are ruby and diamond and sapphire wings in plique-azure. And you can see right through that glass enamel. This is 18 karat gold. This is an incredibly beautiful piece. And if you check this out, the tail does articulate. So the tail is completely jointed. This is all gold. And yes, it was more expensive than my CRV when it was new. So I spent an awful lot of money on this brooch. The reason why I invested in this, I wanted the biggest, I wanted the best. And yes, I've worn this, but only twice. I wore it to a corporate party when I worked at a national auction house, because yes, I have credentials. I worked at a national auction house, and I wore this to the Christmas party. I wore it on my shirt, and the CEO came over to me and he said, "So I'm sure you're wearing more than my house cost me tonight." And I said, "Probably times two." And he said, "What is that brooch?" And I said, "It's not real. Don't look at it." So, but yeah, that is as good as it gets. That is the biggest and the best of plique azure. And I love it very much. It makes me extremely happy, and I'm grateful that I own it. It is going out to an international exhibition, so I won't be seeing this for quite a while. And I'm okay with that because it'll be seen by the masses. And I love sharing my collections with the world. I don't just do this for myself. I've done this as a legacy, and when I pass, animals and animals in need will have great benefit. And I've done quite a bit of that so far because I want to see the good works that I've done before I leave the planet. And I mean that. It's totally truthful. And there is the close-up of that incredible face. And look at the emeralds in the thorax. And those are all gorgeous diamonds. Look at the detail on the feet. I've shown this in a video before, but that is one of the largest and one of the best of its kind. Okay, that's got to go back in its fitted box. And yeah, that's leaving. I'm glad I grabbed it right now because it's leaving in, well, it's going back to safety deposit tomorrow. And it's leaving on tour in January. January something. I don't remember. Don't ask me, but I won't see it for 7 months. I won't see it for 7 months and I'll be devastated. Okay, Sunshine and Rosanna, you got to subscribe to her. 161 people. How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh, you're welcome, Susan. It's the least thing I could do, you know? So, you know what? That's another thing. Oh, no, I'm not going to say it. I was so going to say it. Like, there's something on my mind, and I'm not going to say it. These are Bakelite. These are tribal beads in between. Likely African or Moroccan in origin. I'm not exactly sure. So when I don't know, I don't say. But these also look India-style tubular beads. Those are silver-plated. And those are Bakelite beads. So those are not amber. Those are actually Bakelite. Rebecca Peters, I can't. So, nope, I'm not going to say it. Let me show you another small thing. Where is my one favorite small thing? Why am I yelling? Why do I sound like I'm complaining? Oh, do you want to see one of my favorites? So this is, this was sold as costume, and the reason why it was sold as costume is it's not signed because they replaced the clasp. I think I need to go. It's almost 10 o'clock. See how this is sterling? Look at the color difference. So there's a learning moment. Here's sterling silver. That is chrome plated. Do you see the difference? So sterling silver, chrome plated. All right. So sterling silver, chrome plated. So the only thing replaced, oh, remember when Lisa, University of Jason, but look at how they replaced this. Look how haphazard that is. Hold on, let me read that. Thank you for showing us that dragonfly. It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in years. Warm regards from Indonesia. Oh my God. Oh, from all the way from Indonesia. It looks like I'm going to mess this up. It looks like Kwalandri. Oh, I almost got it. Kwalandri. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. I tried so hard. You said you're from Indonesia and a big fan. You binge and rewatch my videos. Thank you so, so much. The view counts are way up, guys, so I know I'm doing something right. And you know when you're upsetting other people, you know you're probably doing something really, really right, you know? So I'm not going to stop. It's not going to happen. Sterling silver leaves, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sterling silver leaves. They have this price for $10. They have this, and listen to the, you know, you can't go by listen to the metal, but because I'm a silversmith, I know that that's sterling. Thank you for saying that. Oh wait, Jason No, but I'm really loud. I'm really a loud person. Do you guys think for the new year should I whisper? This is 64.3 grams of sterling silver. 64.3 grams, and I bought it for $10. And just in sterling silver, that's like 20 gauge metal. The only reason why I know it is because I'm a silversmith. But that's all sterling silver. Should I whisper? Judy, who thank you for asking. Can I get at least 5 more thumbs up? I'm at 99 thumbs up. Could I get like maybe another? I so want to say something about someone earlier, and I just can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to read her. She's not worth reading, okay? She's just not worth reading. I really want to read her, but I'm not going to read her. I'm not going to do it. I wish she would have, never mind. I was so going to read her. Probably should. I probably should, but I think she's just lonely, and I probably should like end the conversation there. But I really want to read her. I want to like rip her face off, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll just block her eventually. So, no, Joshi, no. All right, so turquoise amethyst sterling. I'm gonna set a bear trap for her. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a bear trap, and if she's dumb enough to make another comment, then I'll read her. Look at that. This is turquoise too. And then these are amethyst, turquoise, and fabulous. And look at how this is like a double beaded necklace, all sterling silver. Here's the hook right here. And oh, thank you, Marjorie. You know what, honey? I wasn't going to, but I need people to go over to Sunshine Amberzana. So Marjorie said, "Wow, Jason, hi and chat. Thought you weren't going to be on for 2 weeks. My son made the sale, but I didn't. So here, glad to see and hear you." Pistachio's laughing. Pistachio, thank you so much for the super chat. That was very generous. You're very kind. Pistachio, I wore your everyone, Pistachio got me a t-shirt that says my spirit animal is a squirrel, and it's the cutest shirt ever, and I wore it all day yesterday, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, your spirit animal is a squirrel." And sterling silver on this, and this was at the antique mall, and I loved everything about the artistry of this and how this was constructed in solid sterling silver. All right, I think we're gonna go raid Marzana. Can someone tell me, is Marzana still on? And we're gonna go raid her before I get into trouble and before I call somebody out. I don't want to call anyone out. I'm not gonna do it. You might try and make me call you out by something that you say in my chat, and it didn't work. I'm not going to do it. Labradorite and faceted petersite, they said that was sapphire. It's not. Is she still on? That's labradorite. And I said yes, absolutely, because the construction was so fabulous. And then this is, I don't know. I don't know. Banded agate and sterling. My mom helped me pick these out. Let me show you this one. Can I show you this one? What on God's green earth? Sterling silver. Is she still on? Is Marzana still on? We're going to go raid her. Absolutely. We're going to raid the malachite earrings. I meant to talk about these. All right, we're going to have to do this another day. There's other, oh my gosh. Oh, I remembered. Oh my God. If you saw what was in this box, well, I wish I could stay on for a little bit longer, but I can't. I can't do it. These could be lavender, jade, and pearl. Okay, you said yes, raid time. All right, let's go. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to Sunshine Amberzana. Let me drop it in the chat one more time. Again, she is an ally. Jacqueline's Treasures, thank you so much for the super chat. I think I missed Jacqueline's Treasures. There's the link. So come on and follow me over. 156 people. Thank you so much for being in here with me tonight. Oh my gosh. Another super chat. I should stay on for 45 more minutes. Jason, my partner introduced me to you, and you are incredible. We are avid fans, and you share your knowledge so freely. It's refreshing. Keep going. Silverman and Buddy, thank you so much for the super chat. It looks like you're in Canada. Thank you for being incredible neighbors to us, and thank you so much for your kindness. That super chat is so appreciated. It absolutely positively helps out my channel, and thank you so much for your generosity. That's a lot of money. And I will put it to good use. Thank you so much. And everyone, please thank Silverman and Buddy. Silverman and Buddy, thank you so much. I'm incredibly touched. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. I am going to pop up live here and there when I let the spirit move me. Again, this was supposed to be a pre-recorded video. Thank you for accepting my personal honesty. Thank you for cherishing, your time with me. I love you all so much. And Mom, I'll call you in just a few minutes because, I need to talk to you. I love you so, so much. Thank you all. Let's go raid Marzana. Again, please follow that link. I'm going right over to Marzana's right now. Remember, please hit that subscribe button in Marzana's channel. Again, Sunshine and Marzana, I dropped the link, and we love you so, so much. Jeremy sends his love as well, and thank you so much for the love for Bully Run Coffee as well. There's Marzana's link. I'm going over there right now. I'll see you guys there in just a little bit. I love you so much. Good night, everyone. Good night.